And welcome to the super fun, awesome, happy time. THD, is it raw, or is it not raw, or is it one of them? I don't know. Pedal Show, my name's Captor.
Hey, welcome along. I'm Alex. We're going to check out this Dazatronyx pedal today.
Maybe I should talk less.
Why? It's the THD.
Yes.
Give us a thumbs up.
But Dazatronyx, please
Ding the bell. Please like and subscribe on the video. And so this one is an interesting bird.
Yeah.
Being that it's kind of a fuzz taken from a HM-2 circuit. So
according to Darron, right, when I talked to Darron, he was saying there's always been this kind of fuzz circuit that was sort of living within the HM-2 environment, and by unleashing it in certain ways, by opening the gates and letting the fuzz out, uncaging it,
yep.
is that a word? We now have the THD. With some extra benefits, such as, silicon versus germanium and all that sort of stuff. But it's basically, in a nutshell, it's sort of a HM2 style with similar sort of tone controls, fuzz.
There you go. So to hear this thing, we're going to a Mozztronics Amp Switcher, then a Cherry Tone OTS MIDI 20 head, and a 2-note Torpedo Captor X up on the thing, doing the cabinet sims for the IRs, and that's how you hear the guitar.
And if you hear any reverb, and I will turn the reverb off completely soon, because you don't want reverb with that kind of stuff, that comes from there as well. Okay, so should we just check it out? Actually, let's have a look at the controls first. So we've got the low and high control, which all the way on 0 is basically flat. As you're turning it up, all you're doing is boosting. So there's no 12 o'clock thing. It's 0 is basically flat EQ. You've got volume and distortion. Then you've got a switch here to go between silicon and germanium. So the fuzz circuit. So as far as I understand it, there are two gain stages cascading into each other. Basically, the first half of the distortion is sort of the fuzz circuit, and that's where you select whether you want silicon or germanium. And then as you turn it up, you get these other Soviet transistors. Soviet transistors, which look a little bit like submarines, according to the manual, which then add extra compression and sustain.
There you go.
And then you have this little switch up here, which goes from plus to plus plus, and in between. So it's three-way. It goes from arrow up to plus, which I think is just a some sort of a bass roll-off kind of thing to control bass frequencies. So should we start off on germanium or silicon?
Yep, I don't mind.
Okay, it's on set to germanium. That's in the middle.
Sure.
Those are both off, and that's both at 12 o'clock. And let's start off with if you're thinking HM2 style circuit, Strat's the first thing that comes into mind. Let's go THD'd. So that's with no EQ at all. And I mean, it's quite a powerful EQ once you get into that.
Should we just go between the silicon germanium?
Okay, let's go to, maybe not all the way up, but about there somewhere, and just go silicon germanium. Let's check it out. Well, actually, let's go at 12 o'clock, because that's mainly just the first gain stage. Okay. The germanium seems to have more girth.
Yep.
Bit bigger.
Slightly aggressive on the silicon side.
I mean, germanium also being much more sensitive to the surroundings, temperature and all that sort of stuff. It's a somewhat cool, damp day here, so
It's a bit.
Maybe it's it'll sound different if it's really hot and dry, but anyway. Let's now. Which one did you prefer?
I don't mind. They're both cool.
Maybe go to germanium, and then we'll check this out because that's more bottom end.
Sure.
That sounds pretty cool.
There's so much good note definition with this.
Yeah, even though there's a lot of gain there.
Yeah.
I kind of liked it on the 2 pluses.
Okay.
Let's just go to the 2 pluses.
Yeah.
Let's now, I think once we add the low end EQ, this will come more into play. So let's just look at the EQ now. Let's just start adding EQ to the whole thing. Bottom end there. Actually, let's with the low all the way up. Let's do that switch just to see how that gets rid of bottom end. It's the super low stuff it gets rid of.
Yeah.
But really just the super low stuff. It doesn't do much else, but it just gets rid of that really boomy stuff.
Totally.
So if you're on plus, it just cleans it up a little bit, which is good actually. So let's leave that in the middle.
Without losing that weight.
Now the high, it's sort of high mids, and it has that bark that the HM-2 has as well. So
it's cool, eh?
Let's turn both of them up.
It's not a presence. It's like this poke through.
Yeah. Great lead sound.
Isn't that wicked? I dig.
Should we now try it?
With a different brown guitar.
With a different brown guitar. Should we try it? Which one? Let's go with this one. Let's go slightly higher.
That's cool.
So this is an old Carvin of mine, which would be now called Kiesel, I guess.
Caught up.
It started its life as a straight kind of S-style, Strat-style guitar, but now it has 2 Haven pickups in it, which are sort of early versions of the Omnia pickups that you get now, which are passive pickups. And then Justin Hermes Herod aluminium pickguard.
So this is kind of your hard rock super Strat-esque kind of thing.
So in drop C tuning, yes.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of kind of guitar. Now clean, if I play a C chord, which is, a D chord, which is actually a C chord, it sounds like this. Okay, that sounds really good. Actually.
So on that kind of really heavy sound, let's switch between the DoomMasters. What are they called?
DoomMasters and Simasters.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Silicone and German.
Germany.
Germany.
Yeah.
Silicon and German. Prefer the Germanium.
Oh yeah, I thought silicon sounded slightly more scooped, maybe.
Let's do that because people will want to hear it with the low tune guitar. Let's do everything up. Well, maybe not the volume.
Yeah.
No, maybe not the volume. It gets very loud. It's kind of like with the HM-2, to me, just me personally.
Yeah.
The high and low, it's only that last little bit when it goes to that really sound, but just before that, it's actually really nice. To me, not on full, but just before full.
Just
it sounds really good.
I wonder if that EQ circuit's been used on any other pedals. 'Cause it's not like a boost cut thing.
I'm pretty sure we did a video on the, I think it's called a Deadwoods. Anarchy Audio, which you can watch here, it's a fuzz style thing that he did with HM2 tone stack. I'm pretty sure, which is a cool pedal.
I have to try and remember that.
But it's a wild tone stack because it's sort of, and again, all the HM2 fans are probably going to hate me for that, but it's sort of normal all the way until you get right to full, and then all of a sudden it adds this. It's like there's this little bump right at the top of it.
Yeah.
Because it just goes to the sound. Look. You can really hear it, just that last little bit. It's really just the very last bit when it goes into that really kind of nasally kind of honky kind of sound, which I don't know why that's considered such a cool metal sound. To me, it's just before that has a little bit more scoopness. I like it. I think that's cool with this guitar. Let's try
P90s.
P90s. Sounds cool.
We have a spin on your third brand guitar.
Okay. Okay, lastly, gonna try it with this, the DoomMaster Blastercaster. It's got a Bagley guitar, aluminium neck. He loves this part. The body
Check my phone.
was made by Vander Guitars, Dave at Vander Guitars. Hello, Dave. Descendant vibrato, mastery bridge, Curtis Novak, Thunderbird bass pickups for guitar, which are rather microphonic. What? Two. What? Oh! And Justin Herman's Herod pickguard and string switch noise switching wiring. LEDs, everything on full. This is what it sounds like. In C standard tuning.
Let's go silicon.
THD me. Even like low tuning with quite a lot of gain, there's good note definition there actually.
Definitely, yeah.
You can hear the note. It's cool.
Nice
I
work.
like it.
Nice work, Darren. Isn't it cool?
Very nice work. Looks cool too. It has that sort of Japanese knife look to it.
Damascus-y kind of folded steel thing. Yeah, cool. What do you guys think? Comments below.
Yeah.
Do you dig it?
Actually, now that I thought of it before that Deadwoods, we might do a shootout with the Deadwoods and an HM-2. Who wants to see that? Comments below.
HM-2 variants.
Yes, yes.
Fun.
We copped so much flack in that video for saying it's not just for metal.
Yeah.
Not in any way saying anything bad about metal, as in just metal. Not only for metal, maybe would have been a better wording of it.
Yeah.
But
not just for lousy metal.
No, because we both of us, even you, surprisingly, quite like the whole HM2 thing. DoomMaster device.
Yes. One that's up there.
With the old teacher on the front.
Yeah.
It's up there, the video for that, by the way.
I remember that there. Yeah, it's cool here.
Yeah, good sounding pedal.
Built really well. The note definition's such a cool thing on this.
Yeah, which again, you don't necessarily associate with the HM2. But
kind of cleans up and can do like swampy blue stuff.
But it has that kind of doomy big... To me, I reckon personally, that's why I used to low tuning guitars, because the lower tunings is when it really comes out.
Still worked with Strat.
Still work fine, yeah. So yeah, super versatile pedal, really cool pedal. I mean, all the Dazatronyx stuff is great. I'll leave a playlist with all the Dazatronyx stuff at the end here, and the description below as well. Yeah. So go and check out some more of his stuff. Darren, thank you so much for sending this out.
Very fun. Thanks again. Links below to Instagram, Facebook group chat, and a podcast. Check them out if you got a second.
What he said.
Much appreciated.
Yep.
Thanks for hanging.
Playlist.
Bye.
Bye.